Good evening and welcome to the jungle. My name is Burweila, and tonight we'll be covering one of the most daring rescue operations in modern military history. On Friday, April 3rd, an American airman was shot down deep inside Iran, injured, isolated, and being hunted. For nearly 48 hours, the United States didn't just try to find him. They raced against an entire country trying to capture him first. The story begins in the middle of an escalating war. A U.S. F-15E Strike Eagle is struck by Iranian defenses and goes down over Iranian territory. 2 crew members eject. The first is recovered quickly. The second, an experienced weapons systems officer, vanishes into mountainous terrain. What follows is a gap. No clear position, no immediate extraction. Just silence. That silence is where the danger begins, because the United States isn't the only one searching. Iranian forces, particularly units linked to the Revolutionary Guard, move rapidly into the area. State media begins encouraging civilians to report sightings. In effect, the search zone becomes a net, and it's tightening. At this point, the mission is no longer just military, it's political. A captured American officer inside Iran would be a strategic victory for Tehran. It would carry intelligence risks, propaganda value, and it would dramatically escalate an already volatile war. That's why the response was immediate and extreme. The United States launches a full-scale combat search and rescue operation. This isn't a simple extraction. It involves special operations forces, intelligence agencies, and dozens of aircraft operating in coordination. Surveillance systems sweep multiple provinces. Drones monitor movement on the ground. And at the center of it all, one question. Where is he? Then comes a critical turning point. U.S. intelligence begins feeding false information into the environment. The message? The airman has already been found and is being moved elsewhere. It's not true, though. But it forces Iranian search teams to shift their focus. And in that confusion, something happens. The United States locates him, not in the open, but hiding in a mountainous terrain, concealed in a crevice. Now the operation changes. This is no longer a search, it's a race to extraction, because Iranian forces are still closing in. Reports indicate they were getting closer by the hour, and the longer the delay, the higher the chance of direct confrontation. When the decision is made, it happens fast. U.S. helicopters cross into Iranian airspace. Special operations teams move in. This is the most dangerous phase of any rescue mission, because now the location is no longer hidden. According to officials, the aircraft come under fire during the operation. Black Hawk helicopters are hit. There are technical failures with transport aircraft. At least 2 are destroyed on the ground to prevent them from falling into enemy hands. Despite that, the mission continues. The airman is recovered, alive. Injured, but alive. U.S. forces extract him and exit Iranian territory. No American personnel are reported killed in the operation. But what exactly happened in those final moments depends on who you ask. Iran claims multiple U.S. aircraft were shot down during the raid. The United States does not confirm those losses. Like many operations of this kind, the full truth is likely somewhere in between. What is not disputed is the scale. Dozens of assets, multiple agencies, and a mission carried out deep inside hostile territory, all for one person. The operation has already been described as one of the most daring search and rescue missions in U.S. history, and it sends a message, clearly and deliberately, that even in the most dangerous conditions, recovery is not optional. 48 hours, that's how long the window stayed open. 48 hours of uncertainty, pressure, and risk, and in the end, precision, coordination, and timing. Because in this kind of jungle, you're never just fighting the terrain, you're fighting the clock, and memories of a past rescue mission in Iran in 1980 that ended in total disaster. I'm Burweila, and this is Welcome to the Jungle. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for the movie on this to come out. Have a great evening, and see you next week.